welcome back to Happily Booked, the bookcast where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. We're your hostesses, Brooke and
Beck.
And, this is legitimately a problem.
Uh-oh.
I forget every single time about having a quote ready.
Uh-oh.
So last week we did 2 quotes. We both did a quote because of the book club, right?
Yes.
Now I don't know whose turn it actually was.
That's funny. I also don't have a quote, so.
I have quotes. I have them saved in my phone.
Thank goodness. Somebody's prepared.
Goodness. That's so funny. I'm actually going to whip out my Kindle and look at those. I'm trying to use my Kindle a little bit more. I don't know if you can tell. I'm officially old. Like, I can't ever remember how to work things that, like, I feel like I knew how to work at one point in time.
I think that's pregnancy brain. I don't think that's old.
I don't know. Man. Okay. I found the quote that you liked a lot that Sarah Wessel said about courage when she was talking to Leah.
Oh, yeah.
I found that one and I was like, what? Time to highlight it. Okay. I have a quote.
Okay.
So, this is what it says. Thing about grief is that every death makes the pile lighter, he said, peering around a corner. 1 death is heavier than 10, and 100 deaths are weightless.
Ooh.
Sad, isn't it?
Very.
Bless you. And he was referring to war at that. Don't want to mess me up. Okay. That was my quote. I did it.
Yay.
That Becky knows what that was from. What was it from, Becky?
Devil in the Dark Water.
That's right. Who wrote that?
Stuart Turton.
Oh, yeah. That was our book club book. The episode posted today. No, last week. Today. I don't know. It was today, I think.
Yeah. I think so. Because I think
posted.
Recorded it last week.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, pregnancy brain, like you said. That's the excuse. So
it's a good excuse.
If you haven't listened to that already and you want to listen to that already, you should you should listen to it. It was a decent episode, especially since one of us didn't finish the book club book. It was still a very good episode. So crazy, right? But that being set aside, do you have any hauls?
Sort of.
Sorry, I'm not trying to yawn in the microphone.
I might have mentioned it already, though, so I'm not sure. I got some yarn.
Okay.
And I started making something for Baby Bates.
Not Baby
with
Bates.
Said yarn.
Oh my gosh.
Can't tell you what it is, though.
No, yeah.
And Lord willing, I'll be finished with it by Sunday. If not, I'll definitely be finished with it by the time he gets here.
Yeah. That's totally fine. That's cool. I knew you were making something. I don't know what you're making. I know several people are making something. Or just another person is making something. I don't know.
I know 2 other people who for sure are making you something.
Oh, wow. So blessed. That's so sweet. I'm excited.
I want you to cry when you see Emma's.
Okay. There's no promises that I will cry. But
I don't know. I keep saying, "Oh, Brooke is gonna cry."
I don't know. If it's gonna be at the baby shower in front of people, I probably won't cry.
That's a bummer.
It doesn't mean that I don't appreciate it or think it's really sweet. I just hate crying in front of people.
Yeah.
I'm a little coward. I'm a little cowardly crying girl.
I don't necessarily like crying in front of people. I just don't know how to not do it.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, I'll cry in front of people. It's not like, but no, if I can help it, it's like I suck them back into my eyes.
I need you to teach me that. It's funny. I cry at everything.
Yeah, we know. It's okay. That's all right. It's okay to cry at stuff. I mean, I cry at a lot of stuff. Nobody just knows that. But anyway, so yeah, I don't think you haven't hauled that yarn for Baby Bates on the podcast. Last time you hauled yarn, it was more yellow for your temperature blanket.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably what you weren't sure about, because it was also yarn. That's fun though. That's exciting. What am I trying to say? I have a haul.
Okay.
First of all, bless you. First of all, I got some wax for my wax warmers.
Nice.
It's apples and cinnamon, and they smell so good. Got them at Tractor Supply.
That's a great scent.
Yummy. Oh my gosh. So I just put them in my wax warmers, and so it smells nice and fall-esque in here.
Yes, it does.
How do you say it? Autumnal? Autumnal? Anemone. How do you say that? Say it.
I don't know.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Autumn. It smells like autumn.
Autumnal.
Okay.
That's it. That's the word. So it smells autumnal in here.
Brooke is smarter than me.
No. No, not at all. Okay. But I do have an actual book haul.
Okay.
Because I finally used that gift card I got from Barnes & Noble. That was a gift at the gender reveal. I used it at Barnes & Noble yesterday with my sister. We made a cute little reel. I thought it was cute. So, if you see it, on Instagram or whatever, go like it. I just thought it was cute. But
get on Instagram real quick.
Yeah, you better get on there, because I know you haven't liked it.
Emma gets on to me because I don't like her stories.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say my old person moment. I just scroll on Instagram like you do on Facebook.
Yeah.
Not realizing that at the top, that's where you need to click to see your
the
friend's
actual
story.
stories.
Yeah. So, my bad, everybody.
It's okay. From everybody. We forgive you.
All right.
Not
Let's
the
see your
pregnancy
books.
math one. Okay, so I got, let's see, I'm going to count them. It wasn't really that much because Barnes & Noble is still expensive, even though I had a nice gift card. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got 6 books. So that's, that's a decent sized little haul.
That is.
Okay. And I'm going to read all the synopses on these because,
Why not?
Yeah, why not? It's not like everybody knows what every book is about.
That's right.
So the first one is called The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Yeah, sure, Rothfuss.
That is an ominous
Isn't
cover.
it? It's kind of scary looking. This is a series. I think it's like a 3 or 4 book series. I'm not entirely sure. I could be completely wrong. But every time I hear about this book, look up this book, anything like that, they always say, if you read all of the Harry Potter series and you loved Harry Potter growing up or whatever, and you just really enjoyed that, this is like the next level for adults. Not
okay.
So it's like you're like graduating to this series, I guess. So it always sounds interesting, and I always thinking about getting the first book every single time that I'm out, or just ordering it on Amazon, and I don't. But I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. So I'm gonna read the back. So I'm gonna read the back, and bear with me because it's fantasy. So some of the names are a little unique, and I am also unique and have a problem reading out loud sometimes. Okay, this is what it says. My name is Koth. I have stolen princesses back from sleeping Barrow kings. I burned down the town of Trebon. I have spent the night with Felurian, forgive me, and left with both my sanity and my life. I was expelled from the university at a younger age than most people are allowed in. I tread paths by moonlight that others fear to speak of during the day. I have talked to gods, loved women, and written songs that make the minstrels weep. You may have heard of me. So begins a tale unequaled in fantasy literature. The story of a hero told in his own voice. It is a tale of sorrow, a tale of survival, a tale of one man's search for meaning in his universe, and how that search and the indomitable oh yeah, that was right. And the indomitable will that drove it gave birth to a legend. So I hope you got anything from that, from my poor execution. But I hear it's a really good fantasy series. It's just every single time it comes up anywhere, I never see a negative thing about it. So I'm excited to get into it at some point. Some point, who knows when that'll be, but that's the first one I got. I don't know where to put it. I'll put it right there. The second book I got is the first book in the Silo series. It's called Wool by Hugh Howey. I know I've talked about this book before because I talked about it because I wanted to buy it, but I didn't. And now I did. So, and I think, I guess I'm just going to read the synopsis. I think it's about this. I'm just going to read the synopsis. The first book in the acclaimed New York Times best-selling trilogy, The Silo Saga, Wool is the story of mankind clawing for survival. The world outside has grown toxic, the view of it limited, talk of it forbidden. The remnants of humanity live underground in a single silo. But there are always those who hope, who dream. These are the dangerous people, the residents who infect others with their optimism. Their punishment is simple. They are given the very thing they want. They are allowed to go outside. After the previous sheriff leaves the silo in a terrifying ritual, Juliet, a mechanic from the down deep, ooh, that sounds spooky, is suddenly and inexplicably promoted to the head of law enforcement. Yeah, mechanic, law enforcement, yeah. With newfound power and with little regard for the customs she is supposed to abide, Juliet uncovers hints of the sinister conspiracy. Tugging this thread may uncover the truth, or it could kill every last human alive. Ooh,
wow.
Spooky!
Very.
I know it's, I don't think it's, I don't remember if it's specifically like pandemic, and this is why everybody has to live like this, or if it's just, just a basic dystopian scenario or whatever. But I love those. I'm excited. It sounded really good the first 15 times that I read about it, and so now I'm glad to have it. And it's obviously the start in another series.
Oh, it's a series.
Yes. I don't know how many series or how many books are in it. So far, it seems to be just this one, and then on the back of this one, it has 2 other books, so I don't know how updated that is, but this one is called Far from the Light of Heaven by Tade Thompson. I love this cover. I don't know, what about it. It's like the stars.
Yeah. And a wolf.
And some kind of wolf. It's like, it almost looks like it's supposed to be like ice or glass. But then it's got this weird moment right here, so it's like a glitch or something.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, see it. See it.
Oh,
You see what
okay.
I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't see that before. For some reason, I was thinking maybe it was like a constellation that had been
Oh, yeah.
pretend filled in or what,
Yeah. So, this is what the back of this one says. And this one's been on my radar as well for a little while. It's been in I have to go through my Amazon book list and get rid of a couple now because I decided to get them.
That's funny.
This is what the back says. A tense and thrilling vision of humanity's future among the stars from a rising giant in science fiction. The colony ship Ragtime docks in the Lagos system, having traveled light years to bring 1,000 sleeping souls to a new home among the stars. But when first mate Michelle Campion rouses, she discovers some of the sleepers will never wake. Answering Campion's distress call, investigator Rashid Finn is tasked with finding out who is responsible for these deaths. Soon, a sinister mystery unfolds aboard the gigantic vessel, one that will have repercussions for the entire system. From the scheming politicians of Lagos Station, maybe it's Lagos, I don't know. Anyway, to the colony planet Bloodroot, to other far-flung systems, and indeed to Earth itself. So I thought this sounded really cool because, one, it's science fiction, and I like that more than I realized. I'm excited. I love the whole premise. They're taking people to basically colonize a new place or a new home or somewhere. Maybe it's already been colonized, but they're moving and they have to be in this like sleep state on the ship for a long time. I love that because it makes me think of the movie The Passengers, and I loved that movie. And it also makes me think of How High We Go in the Dark by Sequoia Nagamatsu.
I was about to ask you, didn't you read another book with a similar?
And they end up doing that at one point of the book. And I just really enjoy that. There's just something so quiet and like calm and like I don't even know, like surreal about it. I don't know why. It's just something about that like premise I really enjoy. And then it's like there's a little mystery included because why isn't everybody waking up? What's going on? So I'm really excited about that. And I don't think this is a series. So this is the first one that's not a series. Oh, look, I also got some bookmarks. I forgot. Some magnetic bookmarks. I got some new ones. They're really cute. They're like little floral star brown looking rainbows. They're really cute.
Oh, I like those.
I saw them and I was like, you know what? I need some new magnetic bookmarks anyway. Because I've been using my normal bookmarks and I really don't like using normal bookmarks anyway. But I couldn't find my other magnetic ones. And half of them are already like so used that the piece that holds them together is like ripped apart.
Yeah.
So kind of useless. This one is called, I love this cover too. It's called Earth Abides by George R. Stewart. This is the cover.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that a lot. I don't know. Very, very earthy. Okay.
Yeah.
So Isherwood. Okay. Look at the very first. I was like, I sure would. It's Isherwood. That's funny.
That's funny.
Okay, so this is what the synopsis says. Isherwood Williams loved to visit his family's vacation cabin to retreat from the demands of society. But one day, while out hiking, Ish is bitten by a rattlesnake, and the solitude he sought takes on a dire new significance. He is sick for days, and often delirious, once waking to find two strangers peering in at him from the cabin door, then rushing away in fright without offering to help him.
Oh.
That's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not long after, the coughing begins. Ish suffers chills and fever, and a measles-like rash, but he survives. One of the few people in the world to live through it, but he doesn't know that yet. So obviously it's a pandemic book. When he finally feels like himself again, Ish leaves the mountain to return home and notices the strangeness immediately. No cars pass him on the road. The gas station not far from his cabin looks abandoned, and he is shocked to see that the corpse... Why do I add words? And he is shocked to see the corpse of a man untended on the roadside near town. Because of his isolation, Ish was unaware that humankind had suffered a lethal pandemic. George R. Stewart's influential classic Earth Abides tells the story of one man bearing witness as civilization unwinds and fades from the world. Can he survive the shock of the end of the Anthropocene era? Yeah, I'm excited to read this one. I don't remember where I found this and why I have been thinking about it so much and why it's on my book list. It must have been a YouTube video, but I've been wanting to get that one for a while now. I know it's a pandemic book. I know it's like based in nature for a lot of it because he's, in the mountains in a cabin or whatever. And it just sounds really good. Sounds really creepy. I'm excited. Now these two. Get out of here, bag. These are two Agatha Christie books. I have The Mysterious Affair at Styles, which is the first Hercule Poirot mystery. And then I have The Murder on the Links, which is the second Hercule Poirot mystery.
Very cool.
By Agatha Christie. We were there, and I thought, I would like to read them in order.
Yeah.
Because I haven't. And you don't have to, but I like them. I really enjoy the Hercule Poirot mysteries, and I just really enjoy them. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to find the first one and get it. And then I had the second one right next to it, and these were only $10 each, which I thought was great because look at these covers.
Yeah.
They're just so cute.
They are.
I love them. So I just decided to go ahead and get them. So, you know what? I'm not going to read the back. Oh, you can, though, if you want. No pressure.
No pressure.
I was just like, I've talked a lot, and I think it's time.
You're done talking. You're done reading aloud.
Reading out loud.
Okay. Agatha Christie's debut novel was the first to feature Hercule Poirot, her famously eccentric Belgian detective. A refugee of the Great War, Poirot is settling in England near Styles Court, the country estate of his wealthy benefactress, the elderly Emily Inglethorpe. When Emily is poisoned and the authorities are baffled, Poirot puts his prodigious sleuthing skills to work. Suspects are plentiful, including the victim's much younger husband, her resentful stepsons, her hired companion, a family friend working as a nurse, and a London specialist on poisons who just happens to be visiting the nearby village. All of them have secrets they are desperate to keep, but none can outwit Poirot as he navigates the ingenious red herrings and plot twists that earned Christie her well-deserved reputation as the queen of mystery.
So excited.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
So excited. I really enjoyed
Give you that one back. All right. I didn't say the title of that one when I read it.
Oh, that one was The Mysterious Affair at Styles.
Okay, so this one is The Murder on the Links. Agatha Christie's beloved, I was just making sure I wasn't rereading something. Agatha Christie's beloved Belgian detective made his second appearance in this tale of murder, blackmail, and forbidden love. When Hercule Poirot rushes to France in response to an urgent and cryptic plea from a client, he arrives just too late. The man who had summoned him is found dead on a golf course, stabbed in the back with a letter opener and wearing an ill-fitting coat with a mysterious love letter in its pocket. Strange circumstances multiply, culminating in the discovery of a second body stabbed with the same weapon. While the local authorities pursue the lead suggested by the evidence, Poirot relies instead upon his famous little gray cells to cut through the confusion and untangle the fiendishly clever mystery.
That's exciting. You did a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah. You're so much better at that than me. I always hated, like in school, they would go around the class and make everybody have their own lines that they have to read out loud. I hated it. I hated it.
I hated it when it was a book that I wasn't interested in.
Yeah.
Because I would be like daydreaming while everyone else was reading, and then I didn't know where I was supposed to read from.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
That was a problem.
Because you're always like, I mean, I guess maybe not. This just might be if you have anxiety. But I always hated like, oh, I'm gonna say something wrong. I'm gonna pronounce something wrong. And like, in middle school and high school, there's nothing worse. So it's just horrible embarrassment. So.
I was kind of picked on in school, so I didn't feel like one more thing would be an issue.
Yeah. I feel like whatever. Don't even care at this point. So that was my haul. I am going to try and go through all of my books because I think it's about that time that I go through and see if I'm even interested in half of them anymore.
That's funny.
And I'm going to try to sell them.
Okay.
And if I can't, or I guess if I can't sell them, or if just nobody ends up wanting them or whatever, I'm going to, I guess, probably donate it to a library or there's a used bookstore close by. I can see if they will buy them, or if they won't buy them, I'll just give it to them. Like, whatever. You can just have them. But I think it would be nice to make back some money from the money I've spent buying the books over the years. I also really want, you know what the little free libraries are?
Yeah.
I really want one.
Yeah.
I want one up front, like on the other side of the fence up there. And I've mentioned it to Austin a couple times, and he's like, okay, whatever. So I think that's something we might be able to do at some point in the future, because I think that would be, that's just kind of, my reasoning behind it's a little lazy. But I also think, I mean, if somebody wants to look and see if they want one of the books, they can just take it.
Yeah. And
it's there for them. But the reason I say my inspiration and and motive is a little lazy is just because now I don't have to go anywhere to get rid of the books. I can just go to the end of my driveway.
That's funny.
Because who wants to leave their house?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave my house.
I think a little girl started the little free library
You think
thing.
so?
I think I
haven't
that.
Researched a whole lot into it. Like, I've always known like what they are.
Yeah.
Because you see them, and they're great little ideas. So that's my plan at the moment. I've gone through not a lot. Like, I had some books in the spare bedroom that I knew I was going to get rid of anyway, just from last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were all from last year. They may have been a couple from even the year before, where I was like, either I liked them, but I'm never going to read them again. I didn't like them, and I did read all of it, or I DNF'd it. Whatever the case may be, I'm not going to keep them. So I have 2 little like shopping bags in that room that have the books, and I have little sticky notes on the inside that have the price that I am going to be asking for, and then the condition of the book. Like, some of them are like brand new condition, and then one of them is like, okay, this is acceptable condition. Kind of like if you go on like Thrift Books or Amazon, how they have their quality ranked, I guess. That way you know what you're getting. And I think I'm being pretty honest in there. I think I'm fair.
Yeah.
That's my goal right now, to just unhaul, as they say, some books. Because I have a lot.
Yeah.
And you just keep getting more. So, that. Have you finished anything? I want to say you have.
No, not since The Devil in the Dark Water, but I did not restart, but re-picked up Esrahaddon.
Okay, good.
So I have gotten a little bit farther in that.
Yeah, I know you were like,
It's just because it's taking so long. It's like, oh, come on. I want to get to the end. I think it's just me being, what's the word?
Impatient.
Yeah, impatient.
I get like that too.
And I'm still reading The Dragon Reborn.
Okay.
So
how far are you in that?
I am more than halfway through.
Woo!
I'm in chapter 32.
Nice.
Yes. Actually, I guess I'm technically in 33. Like, I just finished 32 last night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm getting close. Emma and I are going to, I was going to do it Saturday, but I think she's doing it today. Order the next book for both of us.
Okay, yeah.
And also, that's what else we have to talk about.
Okay.
Your punishment for not reading The Devil in the Dark Water.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. This is genuine. I wasn't trying to get out of it. I remembered the other day when I saw you at work, but after that, nope, out of my head.
I forgot to see if it was on Scribed or Audible. Scribed would be better because you don't have to pay extra.
Yeah, so I told Becky, for anybody who didn't listen to the book club episode, don't plan on listening to the book club episode because you didn't read it or you're just not interested in those. I told Becky that she can pick a quote unquote punishment for me because I'm a slacker, and I guess overestimated my ability to speed through a book because I started it pretty late and I never finished it, and it was for our book club. It was such a heinous crime. Like, it was so bad. And I just, left Becky hanging, basically. She did the hard work, and here I was just like, la 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 la, tell me what happens, because I didn't finish it. So
you need to see if it's on Kindle Unlimited. It's not on Scribed, and I don't think it's on Audible. It is called The Convenient Wife, which is my favorite romance.
Yeah.
And it's by Betty Neels. And my rabbit ate my copy.
And I couldn't remember. It was like a little hint. You told me at word. You were like, well, the rabbit ate my copy. And I knew, I couldn't remember if it was this one or if it was, what is it? Like The Princess Bride or something?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't own that. I need to.
And for some reason I was like, I don't remember. Bless you. The Best of Betty Neels.
But I am ordering a new physical copy since the rabbit ate mine.
Yeah.
And so if it's not on there, you can borrow that copy.
It's not on Kindle Unlimited, but it is only $5.
Okay.
So I might just get it. So it's not inscribed as a ebook either.
I didn't see it. It
Okay.
didn't come up.
Yeah, probably not then. That's cool. I'm actually kind of excited. Some punishment. Because I think about this book sometimes. I'm like, that was Becky's favorite book, and it's like a romance of a convenience, as the title says. And surely they fall in love. So I'm excited. I'm kind of excited, actually. You thought you were punishing me. That's exciting. Okay.
I hope you like it as much as I do.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll like it. And if I don't, I'll just pretend I did.
Oh.
So I couldn't, hurt your feelings.
Okay. I'm sorry to get, cut you off.
No.
I was looking up the history of the Little Free Library.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I was wrong. I don't know what little girl I was thinking about, but this is the history of the Little Free Library. In 2009, Todd Bowl of Hudson, Wisconsin, built a model of a one-room schoolhouse. It was a tribute to his mother. She was a teacher who loved to read. He filled it with books and put it on a post in his front yard. His neighbors and friends loved it, so he built several more and gave them away. U.W. Madison's Rick Brooks, retired from Little Free Library in 2014, saw Bowles' do-it-yourself project while they were discussing potential social enterprises. Together, the two saw opportunities to achieve a variety of goals for the common good. They were inspired by community gift-sharing networks, take a book, leave a book collections in coffee shops and public spaces, and most especially by the philanthropist Andrew Carnegie. Around the turn of the 20th century, Carnegie set a goal to fund the creation of 2,508 free public libraries across the English-speaking world. The goal inspired Brooks and Bowl to set their goal of surpassing 2,508 little free libraries by the end of 2013. They wound up exceeding that goal in August of 2012, a year and a half before their target date. Anyway, that's how it started.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's two kind of close by to me. And I kind of briefly thought about stopping by and seeing if they had space and just putting the books I didn't want in there.
Yeah.
But and who knows, I might still end up doing that.
Yeah.
But I am going to try to make a buck or two back.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I've always thought they were so cute, and I thought I really want one because then I could just put my books out there, and people, if they, it's so subjective. If I didn't like it, doesn't mean somebody else isn't going to like it.
Right.
And they can just take it, do whatever they want with it. Hopefully love it. That's really cool though.
Or make art from it.
Make a collage. So I guess I don't remember if I talked about it at all last episode, considering that was the book club. I don't think I did. Or maybe I did to try to make everything up, because I didn't have the book to talk about. But I did finish Death Around the Bend by T.E. Kinsey, the third Lady Hardcastle series book in the series. I feel like I said that wrong. But that's what I know I finished that. I just don't remember if I talked about it last episode or not. So if I did, sorry. And if I didn't, sorry again. Because I'm not going to say much. Because I didn't type a little review. I did rate it 5 stars, though. As I've mentioned, with the previous books in the Lady Hardcastle series, I just really enjoy the characters. I think they're written really well. I think their banter is on point. They are so funny. I laugh out loud every single time I listen to one of these books. They are so goofy to me. And just witty and just silly. And at the same time, it's a cozy mystery. So it's funny and a cozy mystery. You can't really go wrong. But they're really good. And I thought that the next one, the fourth one, that would be, was Death Beside the Seaside. Because Scribed, I want to say advertised, but suggested. I guess it's the same thing. I don't know. Suggested that one next. So I went ahead and saved it automatically. But it's actually not the next one. So I'm being led astray.
Ooh.
That's actually the 6th book. And of course, you don't really have to read these in order. But
however,
I went ahead and started it with the first one, so I may as well continue with the order.
Right.
And they do sometimes reference previous books.
Right.
Not often. Not enough for it to really matter. But it's just fun. The next one, though, the fourth one is A Picture of Murder by T.E. Kinsey, obviously. And I thought it was really funny. That's the next one, and so I might start it, like, soon on audio because it's set on Halloween.
Oh.
And I didn't know that until I was reading the synopsis, and I thought, oh, that's fun. Okay. Just a little Halloween cozy mystery. That's perfect because it's October. Yeah, they go to, like, a movie, and, you know, somebody ends up dead. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But I enjoy them. They're very good so far. So, you know, if you want just a cozy mystery that are hilarious, you should really look those up. And they're on Scribd for anybody who uses Scribd.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have them all saved on Scribd.
Yeah, every single one. Make sure you do them in order.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Don't worry.
As we've gone over. But I'm a little picky sometimes.
And that's okay.
I think so. I think I'm perfect. We also watched a movie the other night. Me and Megan watched a movie. And I was looking forward to this movie for quite a while. It came out on Hulu. And I was really excited. I saw the trailer for it. And I thought, this looks so good. Megan has to come over and watch it with me.
What'd you watch?
We watched... Let me make sure I get the name right. I always say the name wrong. It's called No One Will Save You. And it is a 2023 release, obviously. And where's the genre? I think it was labeled as sci-fi horror. But it sucked.
Really?
It was not good.
Oh,
it was so disappointing. It's like they put every ounce of quality in the trailer and then left none of it for the actual movie.
That's terrible.
It was very disappointing.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, we watched the whole thing because it was like, whatever. It still had potential. There were points where it was like, this is really not that good. And then I was like, well, let's see what happens with the storyline. It still sucked. But, you know, you never know. But the trailer was very good. The trailer was very inviting to me. I thought the trailer was very spooky. It, like, starts off with, it's like a faraway shot of, like, a farmhouse that's secluded and it's gloomy outside and it's kind of going in slowly and words come up on the screen and it says, like, this many home invasions happen a year. And some other spooky fact regarding home invasions. And like nobody hears them or something like that because they're quiet. Something like that. And it's like, ooh, that's creepy. Ooh, I hate that. Ooh, a home invasion. That's like a lot of people's worst nightmare. Like that's horrible. And then it goes in and shows this girl who lives like all by herself in this farmhouse and she like suddenly hears some noises and she's creeping around and like you see shadows and stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm unsettled, like so unsettled right now. And then in the trailer it reveals, and this was fine, I didn't care that it revealed this. I mean, I wish it didn't reveal it. There's some things you shouldn't give away in a movie trailer, but it was whatever. And it turns out it's not a people home invasion, it's aliens.
Oh.
Which is, it can be even creepier. Or even scarier because you never know what you're gonna get with aliens. So they you know break in and she has to survive, and it just that's so sad. The acting wasn't very good. We didn't think there were some really good shots, like some very good like cinematography shots, like they're really good. But bless you. But like that was about it. The quality of the acting wasn't all that great. The aliens were cheesy. Like they just weren't scary at all. They showed one guy, and we watched YouTube videos afterwards, of course. Um, one guy said they showed too much of the aliens. Like, you can only see so much and think, oh, this can be scary still. And then, but they showed way too much. And I was like, that's right. That's exactly it. Like, you see them way too often. It's not scary anymore.
Right.
Scary stuff isn't even happening anymore. It's just like, what? It's not.
They become part of the family.
Right. Oh my gosh, Becky, the ending. Speaking of becoming part of the family, it's like it's an alien invasion on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's called No One Will Save You, because she's alone in this farmhouse and she wants to go. She's looking for help. She goes into town to try to get help, but there's this whole other plot line where nobody in town likes her because of an accident that happened when she was a child, and it was like her fault or whatever. And blah, blah, blah. Interesting storyline. It just wasn't executed well. None of it was really executed well. But then, like, quote unquote, no one will save you because they don't like her. That. And then no one will save you because the aliens have taken over everybody else. And you're like the only one that hasn't been possessed by an alien, basically. And they finally catch her. And then it's like they see into her mind and see into her heart and see that she has all this guilt and remorse for this thing that happened a long time ago. And they're like, okay, fine. This is enough. You've dealt with enough. You can remain yourself. The rest of the world in town, we're going to possess.
Oh my.
And that's that. We're just going to live with you. They all just live together.
That's weird.
I was like, what is this movie? What is happening? Oh my God. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. The trailer looked so good, and I can't believe that this happened to me.
This movie happened to you?
Yes. And you know, it's only an hour and 33 minutes, and it felt so long. And that's not, I guess that's not good, because I was like, the movie is still going, and like, what's even happened? It just,
my God.
There's just so many things they could have done better, and I know I'm not a movie critic. I'm not even really a book critic. But I can tell when a movie was good and when it wasn't, and this one was not good, and I'm so sad. But
oh no,
that's all we finished.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know you said I haven't finished anything since The Devil in the Dark Water. I really haven't either. I think I finished the Lady Hardcastle book before we did that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm still reading The Devil in the Dark Water. But I am 72% through.
Awesome.
Whoop, whoop.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's fine. It sort of sucks that I know what's going to happen, more or less.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I can't remember everything that you've told me, and
Right.
you didn't tell me everything.
Right.
So there's still things to find out, but it's like, I kind of still know what's going to happen anyway.
Right.
You know? So it's not, most things aren't really surprising anymore, but that's okay. It's still enjoyable to read. I'm still, like, having a fine time reading it and, like, I guess diving deeper with some of these characters and the crew on the ship and stuff.
Right.
They just went through that storm that you talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, one ship collapsed into another ship, and all the ships are, like, gone, and they're, like, the only one out in the sea now, I guess.
Yeah.
And they found the predicant, Sander Cares. I don't know how
That's how they pronounce it in the audiobook.
They just found him. He was dead. He got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Throat slit. But that's not too graphic to say. And then Aaron just got into that fight with the boatswain and won. And he could have killed him. He could have killed the boatswain, but he showed mercy. And Larmy, what's his first mate? He's the first mate, I think. He just gave him his winnings, and
I think it's pronounced Lame.
Lame. Yes, it's typed Larme.
Yeah. When you said
this is so difficult,
I had to think in my head.
I know there was a couple names you were saying during the book club episode. I was like, oh, it's this person, because they're pronounced completely different from what they're spelled in English.
Right.
You know. So I'm just doing my best.
What's funny is it's not just like the difference between reading a book and listening to it with like Legends of the First Empire.
Mm.
When I listened to the dramatizations, they pronounced some of the names one way. And then when I'm listening to this next series, and it's not dramatization,
Right.
they're pronouncing some of the names completely different.
That's crazy.
And it's just like, what?
Like, stick with one so I can follow along.
And our friend from work who got me to read the books,
yeah,
I think he's leaning towards the non-dramatized version is more correct than how they pronounce it in the dramatized version.
Yeah. Which sucks because sometimes the dramatized version is so fun to listen to.
Yeah.
But then if they're getting the names wrong, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of turned me off of wanting to listen to this. That sucks. But yeah, I'm doing my best with what's on the pages and in the digital form, because I'm actually reading it on Kindle more than I am on the actual physical book. Trying to pick up a new habit. There's a lot of books like in some series, like I want to continue in some book series, but I don't really want to buy the book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you know what? That's a good reason to use the Kindle. I can get it on Kindle, and I can read it on the Kindle. You can do it, Brooke. But yeah, I'm just reading The Devil in the Dark Water by Stuart Turton.
Mm-hmm.
Turton. I don't know. And I started an audiobook. It's a spooky audiobook, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's called The Root Witch. Root Witch. I don't think I enunciated very well. The Root Witch. Like a tree root.
Oh, okay.
There you go. By Debra Castaneda. And where is it? I'm going to go to the synopsis. We love when I read these, so this is what it says. I love the setting and like the setup for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, a beautiful forest, a terrifying legend. It's 1986. Two strangers, hundreds of miles apart, grapple with disturbing incidents in a one-of-a-kind, quaking aspen forest. Knox is a new Forest Service ranger assigned to a vast, remote I almost said terrifying. Knox is a new Forest Service ranger assigned to a vast, remote territory in Utah. Sandy is a producer fighting for her place in a tough TV newsroom. Both have heard about the shadowy figure believed to menace the visitors to the forest. When a man disappears and reports of the Root Witch begin coming in, Knox and Sandy are plunged into a living nightmare. Their lives converge on Halloween. Halloween! Oh my gosh, another one! I didn't even notice that. It's not Halloween yet in the book. So, Sandy sends a news crew to investigate the sightings. But when the team goes missing and a shocking video surfaces revealing the ghastly truth, Knox and Sandy face the biggest decision of their lives. This novel is based on a short story, The Root Witch, an urban legend caught on tape. Content warning. Oh, that's cool. Animal death, anxiety, and profanity. So it's a horror book, and it's on Audible. I'm actually listening to something on Audible for once. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. I think the narrator's doing a really good job. What's the narrator's name? Shout out to you, narrator. Jennifer Pickens. I think she's doing a really good job. I think that always plays a part into enjoying audiobooks.
Yes.
But I really like the setting. I like the story so far. I like the characters for the most part. I like Knox. Our main guy, Knox, the service ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge fan of his wife, but that doesn't matter. She's okay most of the time, but I don't really like her. I was talking to Austin. I said I started this audiobook. And I just got to get this off my chest. I started this audiobook. And this guy's a forest ranger. He applied for this new location to go work at in Utah. First of all, it's in Utah. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Great area. I like his occupation. He's a forest ranger. I think that's such a cool job.
Yeah.
I think in another life, I would want to be a forest ranger. Like, that's such a cool job to me. So it's in Utah. He's a forest ranger. His wife, Colleen, is an author. That's not a nod to Colleen Hoover. But her name's Colleen, and she's an author, and so she doesn't have to go anywhere for the most part. She can just stay home and write wherever they go. And they're in this beautiful forest. They have a meadow on one. Bless you. On one side of the house, and then they have trees on the other side of the house, and I think it's great. The people who employed him there, let them live rent free. They got them a cabin in the forest.
Nice.
That's amazing. Rent free in this economy?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Then they also provide him with a work vehicle, which is like a 90s Bronco. This is just the best scenario.
Yeah.
This is amazing. And Colleen is just not happy with it. I'm like, Colleen, what is your problem? This is great. You live rent free in this beautiful area, and you can keep his car home. I don't know how many cars they have. I know they have at least one, but now you can keep that car home, and you can go wherever you want. If you don't want to write in the house, she says, the forest just is suffocating me. I can't be inspired.
Suffocating.
I can't be inspired by these trees. Like,
she's stuck up.
She seems a little stuck up. And I was like, Austin, what? I don't get it. She's not happy about any of this. None of this is a positive. All of this would be a positive. Are you kidding me? And he was like, well, you're not a city girl. So I said, well, I guess that's right. I don't know. You're right. Some people wouldn't enjoy that, I guess. That's fair. But I just think that's like one of the best setups.
They
and
seem like
ideal
complete opposites.
I know. Like, how did y'all end up even together? Anyway, but I am enjoying it. I just don't really care for Colleen. I don't hope anything bad happens to her or anything. But you know,
I mean, but it is a book, so it does.
I mean, you never know. I mean, just on the way home from Ingalls, I was listening to it, and she was like, I can't do this anymore. And he's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I'm going to move. And he's like, what do you mean you're going to move? We live here. This is where we live. She's like, no, this is where you live. I'm moving to Salt Lake City.
Oh my goodness.
And he's like, what? Like, okay. You're being a little dramatic. You're being a little dramatic.
Is this a murder mystery?
No, this is a horror.
It's a horror, even better.
It's like a paranormal horror.
Something can happen to her.
It might. Something can happen to anybody.
And he could end up with somebody else, like as a happy ending to the book.
Oh my gosh.
Can you have a happy ending to a horror book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I'd write it.
Yeah.
But I'm also a romantic, so every horror book would need to also be a romance.
Yeah. So that's what I've got. That's what I've got on my plate right now.
That sounds good. You're gonna have to keep me updated on Colleen.
Yeah. I also thought it would be fun because I picked some books off my shelves. Bless you. I picked some people are gonna be listening to this and be like, "Whoa!" every single time.
She has really bad allergies,
yeah.
and she did not take a pill yesterday.
Yeah, it happens. It'd be like that, you know. I thought it'd be fun to pick a few books off of my shelf that I thought were very fall spooky that I wanted to get to soon since it is fall spooky season.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have those over here. I'm not going to probably go into all of the synopses, but just because I don't want to. And we are getting to the limit of our episode.
All right.
I mean, we could just keep going, but I'm going to say the limit because we've got dinner to start
and
2 episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender to watch.
Yes.
Priorities, people. So, these are just some books that I think are spooky, autumnal, and I own all of them, so it would be nice to get through some of them at some point in life. So, you know. The first one is Blood Red by James A. Moore. You know, this is funny. This book has come up in this podcast a lot.
It has.
It's
I recognize
so
that cover.
Because it's in the, that Halloween series that Goblin is actually in.
Yes.
I can't think of what it's called, but this is the first one. Blood Red by James A. Moore is actually technically the first one in that little series. But there's also its own series. This is Oh, wait, no. I misread that. Forgive me. I misread that, but I know that this one is spooky, scary, bloody, and about vampires.
All right.
Then I have a Ruth Ware book. I like Ruth Ware. I haven't read a Ruth Ware in a while. The only ones I have read by her are The Woman in Cabin 10, which takes place on like a, I don't want to say a cruise ship because I don't think it's that big. I think it's more like a yacht. And her other book, In a Dark, Dark Wood, which I thought was very creepy. Love that one. It's like in a secluded house in the forest, and it's snowfall outside, but it's for a bachelorette party, and it's like something gets weird, something's freaky. There's footprints in the snow outside that come from the trees and stuff, and everybody's like, whoa, what's going on? So this one is The Lying Game by Ruth Ware, and I mean, it's a thriller, so at some point I'm going to want to read it by Ruth Ware. Then I also have this short story collection called The Parasite and Other Tales of Terror by Arthur Conan Doyle.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's by Arthur Conan Doyle, so it can't be bad. I mean, I guess it could be, but yeah, whatever. But I thought, I mean, it's small.
Yeah.
And it's a short story collection of spooky stories, and it's spooky season. So, yeah. I got this at a Barnes & Noble that was closing, and like everything was like 75% off.
Wow.
That was a great day.
Nice.
Then I also have Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno-Garcia, which I still have not read. I've had it for like 2 years. It's a Gothic horror that I've also heard it's very graphic and gross. But Gothic horror, I want to read it. I've been wanting to read it. I need to read it at some point. I think I would really enjoy it. So hopefully I get to that. Then I have my copy of Home Before Dark by Riley Sager that I found at a thrift store in Florida because I thought, wow, this cover is amazing, and I haven't seen it. And it's because it was actually an English cover, a British cover.
That's nice.
An over the pond cover. So that's our buddy Riley Sager. Then I have Every Value Break by Peter Swanson. I think this takes place on a honeymoon, and somebody didn't know as much as she should have about her husband, which I think is kind of wild. Like how do you get into a marriage without feeling comfortable with the person you're with, you know?
Right.
But I've been wanting to read that for a while. It's a thriller. I mean, thrillers, you know? Easy. Then I have this one. It's really short. It's called When the Reckoning Comes by Latanya McQueen. I originally put this on my list because I thought the cover was so cool and just creepy.
Yeah.
Very
looks
nice
kind
looking.
of swampy.
It does look swampy. I think it takes place in Savannah or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've heard it's very good. Well, I guess what I've heard of it is very good. I actually haven't seen a whole lot about it, but I thought, you know what? I have it. I may as well put it on this list because it's spooky and short. Then I have The Turn of the Screw by Henry James.
Okay.
That I was gifted by Emma. And, I would like to get into this at some point. I would like to finish it, I guess, because I technically did start it on Kindle and never finished it, as we all know. So that's the last one.
Very
Honestly,
cool.
this is like bless you. This is like the perfect time of year to start The Turn of the Screw or like a spooky ghost book. So, haunted house ghost book. So, we'll see what happens. I might not even read any of these. Who knows?
Oh no.
I thought about, because I want to see that movie A Haunting in Venice.
Yeah.
But I think I want to reread Halloween Party by Agatha Christie.
Yeah.
Because that's the inspiration for it. And I think I might listen to it on Audible. I don't know. It's only 6.5 hours long. I still also just have the physical book I could read. It didn't take me very long to read it. And it was very good. I remember it was really good. I just don't remember exactly what happens. And I would like to know what all the key differences are. I know it's loosely inspired. I think they're going to change a lot for the movie, but the movie itself looked really good anyway. So, I don't know. I might start that on audio. Might not. I don't know. Who knows what I'm going to do? Who knows? I could do nothing. I might still be reading Devil in the Dark Water next week. That's That's all I've got, though. That's it from me.
I think that's all I have, too. Oh, I did want to... This is silly. It has nothing to do with books. But if I say the word juice, does that sound weird to you? How I pronounce juice?
Not really. I mean, it seems like you put a lot of enunciation on it, but...
My girls spent 5 minutes making fun of me for how I said apple juice today.
I don't know, maybe... No, I don't think it sounds that weird. I think you might maybe prolong the word juice a little bit, but it's not like it's weird, you know?
I was just checking.
I like to say coyote. So...
Emma hates that.
I love it. I think it's so funny. I don't know why. Them darn coyotes out there.
We were watching a documentary and the guy said something about coyotes and Emma goes, "What?
What are you talking about? What do you mean, coyote?" That's so funny.
Oh.
No, I don't think you say juice weird.
Okay.
I mean, you say it right and normal, so.
Okay, I was just checking. I don't want to be a weirdo.
Weirdo.
My kids are probably always going to think I'm weird.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's a thing, I think, that comes with being a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my child's going to think I'm an idiot, so.
No. He's going to love you so much.
Yeah. Well.
All right, well, I guess that's it.
I guess so.
I did forget that we got our Halloween costumes.
Oh!
Emma's is coming Thursday, but Ella's going to be a vampire.
Ooh.
I'm going to be a pirate, and Emma is going to be, she's just going to dress like someone from the Renaissance period.
Okay, that's cool.
So, yeah, we're really excited about it. You're going to dress up for Halloween, yeah?
Probably, but I don't know what I'm going to be.
Oh. Coming up pretty close.
Yeah.
pretty soon, pretty close.
Yeah. I don't know.
You'll just throw something on.
Yeah. I might just get like when you're on the interstate and you see the tractor trailers that have like an oversized load. Maybe I'll just get that. I don't know.
We're gonna go to our friend's church to trunk or treat.
Oh, okay.
So probably see your sister there.
Probably.
We did last year.
Right. Who knows?
Okay. Okay, for real, that's all I have. And that's all you have. So I guess we're going to go eat now.
Yep.
And hopefully we haven't made you guys too hungry talking about going to eat.
Yep.
Don't forget to check out Sideways Sheriff. I think he's got some new stuff up there. Or at least I saw some new pictures.
Yeah, I think he just posted the video from Kentucky.
Okay.
I think.
So check that out. And of course, we're getting closer and closer to Christmas. So, if someone wants a bookmark or a cute little ornament or something, or maybe they're a fan of us and they want a shirt, we have those. And
all of them.
Yeah, all of them. And also don't forget to check out the show notes. And if there's a book we talked about that you're interested in, click on the link to purchase it from Amazon so that we can get a little bit of a commission. I'm sure it won't be much of anything, but it'll, hopefully we'll build up our kindred spirit audience, and there will be more of you guys purchasing, and hopefully we'll grow the sales. But I guess that's it for show notes.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to know there are so many kindred spirits in the world. Until next time, stay happily booked.